Blessings and welcome to the Path to Freedom. My name is Daniel Roquillo, and as always, I'm deeply grateful and honored that you're choosing to join me along this beautiful and magnificent path of continuously waking up to who and what we are, continuously allowing for ever greater and grander expressions of that who and what to emerge, and forever allowing for more peace and love and joy and harmony and expansion to happen with ever increasing ease and grace. The topic of today is go with the flow and flow with the go of life. And this has to do with tuning into that still small voice. It has definitely something to do with surrendering, art and practice of surrendering, where we sort of get out of our little self's way and give spirit permission to guide and lead and move us. And we've been talking a lot before about intentions and the importance of having a vision, having an intention, having a direction that we choose, a conscious direction of our lives, so that we may forever move, engage the choices that we're making. Is this in alignment with that intention? Is this in alignment with my vision for my life? And as we have that intention, once we have that intention, the work on our part is not so much to make anything happen, but to allow it to happen, to tune into that still small voice and allowing it to happen. And I want to share something out of my own life, something that has been going on recently, just to speak to the magnificence with which we're guided. In every single idea that we catch, inherent or in a vision or an intention, inherent in that idea, inherent in that vision, is everything that it needs to unfold, to expand to its highest expression. And so we need not ever make anything happen, but it is ours to allow it to happen by going with the flow of it. And so I have my intentions. I have my 3 supreme intentions. They've been with me for a number of years, and they are for me to wake up to who and what I am, for me to forever allow for greater and grand expressions of that who and what to emerge, and for me to be a greater teacher and healer than I've ever imagined. These are my guiding lights in life. And just recently, I moved through a challenge or an obstacle. I was guided to take a good look at the choices that I'm making. I was guided to take a good look at my priorities. And I came face to face with the fact that I was making choices that were not in alignment with these intentions. And that put me into a process, it tossed me into a process of rearranging and reprioritizing and making new choices. And so I went through a quite turbulent space with a lot of becoming aware of myself and the small and the limited thought patterns, habits, beliefs, stories that I'm telling myself, or actually that I had been telling myself. And that was quite rough. And I was not feeling too good moving through that space, as is how transformation happens. And then I emerged, having gained more clarity, having gained a stronger yes, having increased my honoring these intentions. And new possibilities just emerged. They just dropped into my lap. New openings. Where there used to be no openings, now a bunch of openings have opened up. And it is not, coming back to the topic of this session, it's not for us to second guess. It is not for us to try to figure anything out. It is not for us to even doubt when these opportunities present themselves. If they are in alignment with our vision, if they are in alignment with our intentions, we go for it. We may experience fear, like I'm doing now. I'm experiencing some fear around the changes that are happening. We may experience worry, we may experience doubt, but these are only projections from the ego seeking to protect us to stay where we are, seeking to convince us to not move forward, seeking to convince us to not expand, to not grow, to not move into the uncharted territory, to not move beyond our comfort zones. And so they're nothing but excuses. They're nothing but stories. We need not heed them at all. As someone quite recently said to me, I can hear two voices in my head, but I'm not in any way, shape, or form obliged to listen to the loudest one, which would be the ego, but to actually tune into that still small voice that is forever whispering words of wisdom and guidance, continuously guiding and leading and moving us. So if we feel inspired to take that opportunity, if we feel inspired to make a new choice, to go off in a new direction, that is life letting us know that this is the path. This is the path that we are to walk. So we are wise to flow with it, to flow with the goal of life, and to go with the flow of life. Because life is continuously for us. Always, always, always for our expansion. Always, always, always for our growth. For us to allow for greater and greater expressions of who and what we are to emerge. We never need to doubt that. We never need to fear that that is not so, because it is. So when we feel that nudge from within, when we feel inspired, even in the midst of experiencing fear and worry and doubt, if we feel inspired, that is life giving us the cue to move in that direction. Life is always for us. Spirit is always for every single piece of creation. Because creation was made for God to forever come into ever greater and greater expressions of itself. So when we do this work, when we keep allowing ourselves to go deeper and wider and higher, when we keep allowing ourselves to move into expansion, that is us doing the will of God, obeying the will of God, aligning ourselves with the will of Spirit, the purpose of all creation, the purpose of all of life. So we want to be mindful, we want to be aware when life is tugging us in a particular direction, tugging us to make a choice, nudging us, moving us, guiding, leading us. And we're wise to obey it, to listen, to obey it, to catch it, to become aware of it, and then move in alignment with it. And the rewards, the rewards are beyond description. I'm just saying, the rewards are beyond description. This is freedom, not allowing conditions, circumstances, and situations, and even our experiences to run us, but allowing our hearts, allowing inspiration, allowing bliss, allowing the adventure of being alive, walking this path of awakening, walking this path of freedom to run us. This is life, and it is a beautiful life. So until we meet again, until the next time, I absolutely bless your day, and I bless your way. Beautiful, magnificent, and radiant, powerful.